Hello YouTube, and today I'm going to be bringing some content from Dawn of Fantasy. This is a MMORTS sort of, like you can't really see other people's towns, you can fight NPCs and stuff, but there's PvP functions online and you can co-op and trade resources and such as with the alliance system. So if you guys are interested in this game, I think the game's out 20 bucks. It's actually not very good population right now, but I love this game a lot, so if we can get some more people in this game, it'd be awesome.
What shall I do?
So, I'm going to show you some tips and some, not really any
Do you want
tricks this
something?
video, but some tips. So, one thing is sieging is a great way of getting gold and crowns to buy elite units. And if you have never played this game, I'm going to tell you what elite units are. So, crowns can buy anything from resources, as you can see here, to units. These are elite units that every faction can control. As Minotaurs, they are fast, they do a little bit of damage, they have tons of health. Dwarven Miners, if you're a human, help you mine a hell of a lot faster. Dwarven Riflemen aren't that good. They have a high damage compared to other archers, excuse me, and such, but they're slow and they're... God, it is late here, I'm sorry. They're slow, and their range is not nearly as, as nearly as long. Dwarven Axemen, they're pretty nice. They have a high resistance, good movement speed, and everything. Dwarven Battlers have a very high, actually, they got nerfed, have a little bit less health. You know, they're not that great. They have a higher attack speed and stuff. Dwarven Cannons are amazing. Um, they are very good for taking down walls. I'm pretty sure they can't shoot units unless you use their ability. The heavy rams are ridiculously good compared to regular rams. Especially these two, the Dwarven Cannons have a lot longer range, so they're great if you're going to be sieging higher level castles or attacking actual players. Dragon's Breath I've never used. The Manulet can guard troops. The Tosser I've never used. The Grinder I've never used. And the Rootin I've never used. Minotaur Army is what I'm running right now actually. That's expensive to upgrade and it cost a lot of crowns to buy, but they are very nice. I'm actually running a Royal Dragon with my Minotaur army, so it's a very nice build. I'll show you my army build in a little bit. So anyways, the dragons are a very nice thing to have in your army too. The Hydras are on sale by a lot right now, by half price. They're usually about 70, they're super expensive. Anyways, so the dragons are nice to have. They can attack gates, they do tons of damage to infantry, especially the royal. So if you guys definitely want one in your army build. They take 10 units though. Hydras I've seen people use, I'm guessing they're like dragons, and these guys are awesome for taking down gates, let alone crushing infantry. They're kind of a dual build. I'm actually going to pick up one right now. So those are nice to have. Heroes are not the best, but I recommend having a high knight if your hero, your default hero doesn't have battle cry, which increases damage by 30% by everyone around you and their health regeneration by another 5%. So it's ridiculously good. Dragon Slayers are obviously good against dragons, but dragons are very powerful, and heroes aren't very powerful, so Dragon Slayers get owned. Never ran a Protector, and I've never run anything. I've ran Dragon Slayers and Knights, though, because they used to be good. Now, extras, extra army slots and stuff, extra attack protection, I didn't buy one. That's for someone attacking me, for you don't get attacked. Wizards, definitely want a wizard in your army. I don't know which one the best because I'm only running a wizard of the wave. They are very high, very expensive to upkeep as their max level is 100 and it costs a lot to upgrade them. So we're gonna go into my build. I have
What
one
shall I do?
troop slot left, 59 out of 60. So I actually need to pick up stone anyways. So I'm going to go over my build and what's wrong with my build because this is just a build to attack a castle with only one gate. And I'll go over builds later videos to attack huge castles as I'm going to later, maybe tomorrow or today, I'm going to make a video of me attacking one of the capitals or one of the highest defense rated cities with my army. Well, a modified army of this. This is just a light attack army. So I have my default hero, which takes one slot. They're nice to have with battle cry. I have my dragon, level 60, 100 and level 100 wizard. I know I stutter a lot. I also make like It's just like that. Anyways. So level 100 wizard, 10 level 20 minotaurs. Now minotaurs are very good because they have a high speed, good damage, and they have a ton of health. If you're going to be attacking this city here, which is one of the best cities I've found to farm so far, you'll either want some trebuchets to attack the wall, or you're going to want a dwarven heavy ram, or a couple just in case it dies, to attack the gate. Now, the dwarven heavy ram has a lot higher damage than the regular ram, and it's a little bit slower, but it has a lot more health too. And if you're going to be taking down the walls, which have very little health here compared to the gate, you could probably take them out in a couple shots, actually, from a dwarven cannon. And if you have a multiple dwarven cannons, you can take it down very fast. I keep a couple of peasants for looting, or just in case something gets set on fire near my siege weapons and they need to be repaired and stuff, so I keep them. Now, we're going to go over the tactics of how sieging this keep. So, I'm not going to siege it just for the videos because it would take it a little long. So, basically how this one is, say this is the spawn area, you have two different entrances on each side, or this side over here has one entrance heading up with spikes, this side has an entrance here, and here are the spikes, the other side. So what you do is, if you're playing co-op, which is the best way to get gold and crowns, you want the player over here to have troops over here and here for you can kill more to get more gold, and then the other guy just swarms up, kills all the infantry here, and if you have anything that can set off the spike trap, so your units are low level, send like a group at a time for not a lot of groups are affected, and try to send half the group or something into the spike trap. So once you get up into the right before the wall, you want to kill most of the infantry, sending your battering ram for it starts working on the wall, kill the rest of them, have over here, kill everything over here, move up, do the same thing, and then clear out the areas, because the middle area is full of troops, and inside the keep has quite a bit too. So that's when your dragon wants to fly in there and try to take out some. If you have a wizard, you want to call in like meteor storm or something on them to kill some troops in there. And then once it's down, you kill them all and you victory. So you'll get about, I've gotten 200,000 gold at most, and my least payout was 100,000. And my highest amount of crowns is about 100, my lowest was about 30. So what you do after that is you have an army over here that you want to level or something, or just level up your troops, go over to your, another good thing is it's in all three of the areas, like you have this, and then over here to trade at or heal at, it's very good.
What shall I do?
Keep your army over here if you want to level up an army over here. I have a couple of reinforcements armies full of or halfway troops or full of troops over here that are just level 20s that I could use for replacements. Besides that, that's about it. Another good tip is buy dwarven miners as soon as you can if you're a human or something. People that can actually use miners. I don't think elves actually use miners at all. I've only played human. Orcs might, but I know humans for sure. It's like their best thing of getting gold early in the beginning. So that's gonna be it, guys. I'll see you guys later. Oh man, I'm tired. I'm sorry for yawning. I'll see you guys later. This is be a basics tips video on how to spend crowns and stuff. Honestly, I went over like minotaurs are good and some of the units that are good that aren't the best, like axemen are better than battlers. Minotaurs are very good because of their high health. They're better than battlers. I've never used these, but the dwarven cannons and rams are good. You want to have a dragon, you want to have a wizard, and then use the rest of elite units along with your regular hero for your main force with some dwarven cannons or something. Keep some stone. Some other basic tips I'm going to go over actually right now instead of ending the video is how to defend your castle well. So this works for any faction. Actually, I'm going to go to world map first. This works for any faction. As you can see, my castle's only at 200 defense. So you want to keep troops that are level 20, say like a couple swordsmen or something if you're human, or some defenders of any kind as something, and then just keep a couple troops or no troops at all, and just have defenses, and then have your gates closed, because if you have no troops here, your defenses only be like 180. If someone actually does attack you, and you have fully upgraded like trebuchets and everything, they're not going to get past it, obviously, because they have so few troops, or they have a huge amount of low-level troops, and the trebuchets will just rip through them, and once they get close, pour oil or something. they're really not going to get in. And the
Shadow
Alpine
Shine.
is one of the best
Ready.
one defense. I know elves are like really spread out, so elves would be harder for this tactic. So keep some high level troops that don't require a lot of defense rating. I think they're over here because someone attacked me earlier. Someone did try to attack me earlier, so I have to find my
What shall
troops.
I do?
These are them right
Harbor
here.
at the ready.
So I have some troops that don't take a lot of rating, but they're high level, so they can do some damage compared to low level troops. I actually had a guy attack me earlier. As soon as he saw my base, he's like, hell no, I'm not going to attack him. He was going to try to attack me with just my base, then I was moving my troops over here, and he saw my troops, so he backed off instantly. So that's a good thing for your thing. And then you obviously want your miners and stuff. You want your gold production to be one of the highest things because gold's more important than the other resources late game. Earlier game you want to kind of balance it. Or keep a high gold production and buy stuff, but or have a higher level player like me that gains a lot of resources and gets a lot of resources from sieging to send you resources or crowns where you can buy resources, or use the crowns to buy units to have better units to do sieging yourself and get huge amounts of golds to buy resources and everything. So obviously having a higher level player in your alliance or alliance members that can help you out in this game is essential for starting out. One of the best things to do is to find higher level people like these and befriend them. Now I have a couple on my I'm actually helping a couple people out right now, but I can help out more if you guys want to join my alliance or contact me in game. My name in game is let me go to my profile. It's Bryce12117, obviously the destroyer, but you just got to have this part, Bryce12117 with a capital B. And then you can see that I have tons of wins, almost no losses, people paying me out, my armies. Now these are low because obviously my other ones have some stronger units in them, stuff like that. So I'll see you guys next time.